See, Sunan.
Sure.
These woods. I remember. Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while.
Let's have a drink. To the memory of your father.
Here we go, oh, I say.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness. But let your aching love light the mead of your eyes, and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always...
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
A wise old oak. Yes.
Skull.
Skull. And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end. Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense.
Right. Your Dane lady love.
You know what? We should visit her. We should...
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crabs on a blanket of jewels.
Ah, very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to pretend any think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. My God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Shh. Quiet. Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Hey, hold on.
Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now!
You like a lame mule?
Take that coward off.
Devils! Who sent you? Speak or be damned! Well struck, Eivor!
What happened here?
That's
That's twice they've tried to kill you, Hunwald.
and twice failed.
We had luck. But if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead. And they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough.
I'm serious, Hunwald.
Plain and clear.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself. Yeah!
Follow my voice, Parte!
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Hunwald, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little...
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without...
Ah, yes! I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it has...
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your Shire wants to make sure Hunwald...
Let them try.
A Shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat?
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage and heart.
Whatever strength you lack, you haven't...
Yes. If any...
Keep watch over that one. Men have come...
My blade will keep him safe.
I don't doubt it.
What is it, a fight?
Go! Yeah!
Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgard. It's an impressive amount of...
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me.
Yes, I did. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort. He left it here when we last hunted together.
This has the feeling of a bribe, Elfgard.
Bribe you? Heavens, no. This is a simple... Now, take it and come hither. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moots.
We're hunting or fruit picking.
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my... To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it. Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
Sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
Ah, there it is. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified.
Are we hunting, Elfgard? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby. My old friend Grim.
What surprise. I came as you
Yes, and how is Grimsby?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt.
Yes, that's right, very good. Speaking of Danes, perhaps you know each other as one...
I'm Norse, actually. Something you might learn by us. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with...
He...
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point.
There's a cave just up the hill there.
If the beast is as large as Elfgard claims, it'll take all three of us.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolves.
Algar, Eivor, there's something you'll want to see here.
Is that smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny...
Help! Blood! Don't take them!
You're mine!
Thorsian dogs!
Flee on!
Play on!
I'll survive! Gonna read the word! I see what it is. Damn you!
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these...
Agreed.
What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you,
You're a man of many riches, Alfgard.
to be sure. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
The Shire mood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well. Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor?
Yes, I'm... When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our...
It's an important vote for your people.
I value competent and righteous leadership. Not...
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald, as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care. I pray that God guides your vote today.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to...
I have, Lord. Have you any advice?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man. If I see the same qualities in his son.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
A vote for Hunwald?
Good evening, Alfgard.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward, but I do need it.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. No,
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that
I don't doubt your...
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan.
Grim, good to...
A hearty hello, Dringer. Seems Britain is getting...
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim?
He is. And a good man as well. But
The bishop?
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a...
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Bishop,
Eivor, I must thank...
I'm surprised to hear you vouch.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be under my guidance. This Shire is crawling back from... God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people...
Quite a gambit, Bishop.
Well then, I thank...
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor.
There's more to good leadership than merit. You must be strong and stern.
Of course, of course. I shall rise above the peat moss of...
That's good to hear. Three men, three... Which of these sad puppets will dance best? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever. Both go a long way in time. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful son of our dear and departed...
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than...
Let us all raise our cups. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Steel yourself, Harold.
Another battle!
Men of Lincolnshire, stand firm! Defend your elders! Traitors! That's how that guard welcomes a new elder. Bastard bishop. What's his endgame?
What is Dreet? Where is Ratte la Eirum for Alderstamir?
Shout! Flee for the leader!
Max! We're shooting at Bastard! No!
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The ultimate seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is your...
Yes. Yes, of course.
I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor.
Solum modo in paradisum. attack. What in broad daylight?
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikast. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact.
You mean your orders?
Ah, yes, that's right. Mile.
Who can say? Ride with me.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what...
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The dead...
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herewrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be...
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it!
My ancestors fought with the old kings of Linz.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fiends are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we...
If they fight with the bravery of double...
And is there room in your Valhalla?
Of course. Let fly your glorious...
The outer wall.
Here's the camp, do you... To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to preach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
With me! Fold in! Look out! Arrows! Race!
Arrows incoming! Run away!
Arrow fire! Incoming! It's splintering! God damn you! Incoming oil!
The gate is down! Leave the ram! We don't need it!
Fight, men! Fight until your livers hang from your mouths!
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I could try hitting it.
Place is all mine!
challenge at last.
Damn these infernal bodyguards! Like demons among men!
Gods, Herefrith has gone mad. Point me to the bishop.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away.
Let no one leave that church without... Need to get on the other side.
Finish ya! Christ is surely with us.
So respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Continue the work of God. Spread out, boy. We have this. Kill this pagan!
Dixa ad Rapstas Andreas Dominus Noster, et Kia Itae. God est servant of the Sini Victorium
Worms, take!
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I did clawed my way to the top of this common religion. I should have lived as the ancients.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs. We should have learned to enjoy it.
No peace around here. What's all that about?
Eivor, Tim. But
You fought well, ferocious swan. Notched a few...
yes, but they will heal. And
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman.
the din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it...
Good.
I would ask a favor.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until...
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be...
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbye.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news. Lincolnshire is a friend to...
So do you ever wish to call...